Hey, I'm Wendy, and this channel is all about aging, healthy aging, and eating right and exercising all after you turn 50. So I just want to talk today a little bit about castor oil. I'm going to give you my 1 month results. I was going to do it every week, but I don't think that you really needed to see it every week because it was kind of a gradual change for me. But I was having a lot of problems with a really chicken skin neck and just a lot of blemishes on my skin and bloating, a lot of bloating that comes postmenopausal and things like that. So I did a lot of research on castor oil, and I'm going to tell you what I found. And this is me after a month of using it. So castor oil is from the castor plant. It comes from the seeds, and where it was originally sourced was in the Ethiopian region of East Africa, but now I have heard that it is like a weed in the Southwest. So maybe they'll start making it here in the States. The castor oil comes from the seed, and what you want to buy is you want to buy organic, hexane free. You want to buy it in a dark amber glass bottle, and you want it cold pressed. So I have tried Queen of Thrones brand, but it was expeller pressed, and because of that, expeller pressed is using heat to make the oil, and the heat is over 165 degrees. So cold pressed, obviously, or maybe not so obvious, but does not use that heat process to extract the oil. So it's better to get it in its natural pure state as cold pressed. So hexane, they have used hexane in castor oil. You don't want that because that is like a petroleum product that you can find it in gasoline. So you want to stay away from hexane because it's a chemical and you are going to have problems putting it on your skin, right? So you just want to stay away from that. And the organic castor oil is what I was told, that's the very best. So I've used the Queen of Thrones, and now I am using this organic castor oil here, and I will link to it in the description below because it's cheaper than a lot of them, but it is organic, it is cold pressed, and it is hexane free. So I'm gonna stand by this, and I like it because it has this little pump in it, and so it's just easier to handle the bottle when you get oil on your hands. And a glass bottle, you really, you want to be careful. So the pump is great. Anyway, some of the things that I really wanted to achieve with the castor oil was I wanted to get rid of the fine lines around my eyes and around my mouth. And what I have found after 4 weeks of using it is that my eyebrows are looking better. They were very thin, and honestly, I should have probably used a pencil on them, but I don't really agree with that, so I didn't. But all my eyebrows have come in, as well as my eyelashes. I use it liberally on my eyes and eyelashes and all over my face, and I feel like the fine lines have gotten less. And also, what else has gotten less is I have a lot of age spots on my face, and some of them have just actually gotten so light that they've kind of gone away. So that is a good perk. And then on my neck, I have found that it has really taken away that whole turkey look. Now, of course, I am 62 years old, so there's going to be some of that excess skin, what have you, but I think that it has really improved using the castor oil. And then the other thing, now I use it pretty much once a day. Sometimes in the morning, if I'm going out or whatever, I'll use a little bit with my moisturizer because it makes it, if you use a little bit with your moisturizer or with lotion on your body, it just goes on so much easier. But castor oil is very thick. It's a little on the sticky side. So you have to get past that and just kind of get used to it. So you will go to bed and it does get on your sheets, but it will wash out. So, you know, your sheets will feel a little bit like there's a little bit of solvent on them or something. But if you wear pajamas, you're not going to have that problem. Just getting over putting oil on your body before you go to bed. So now you can also do this during the day too. You can handle that kind of oily feeling that you get. But as I've been moving forward, I'm putting it on more and more during the day. So because I like what it does to my skin. Once you've gotten past menopause, if you're anything like me, your skin completely dries out. It's horrible. And like when I started it, because no matter what I was using on my face, I still had all this dryness on my temples, and it was like it was peeling skin, and I just couldn't get enough moisture. But when I started using the castor oil, oh, that just helped so much. I can't even tell you. It changed everything. And like within the first week, I was already noticing a change. So you just have to be a little diligent about using it and putting it on your skin, but the results are fantastic. The other thing that I really like about castor oil, I haven't ever tried it with the pads. They have these pads that you can put on like around your stomach to reduce inflammation for your liver. Will help you if you have problems going to the bathroom, then it will help you with that. So I just rub some on my stomach and I put a couple drops in my navel right before I go to bed. And I have not had any problems in the bathroom. Now, a lot of people use castor oil on their hair. I would do it because I've had thinning hair, but my scalp is naturally kind of oily, and the castor oil is so thick, I'm afraid to put it on my hair because I feel like it would probably take 2 weeks to get it all washed out, because it's that thick, and I was just very hesitant about using it in my hair. But a lot of people that have used it in their hair have sworn by it. I'm not one of those people, so I will use it every other way, but I'm not putting it in my hair. Now, I have ingested maybe like half a teaspoon of it when I was traveling and out of town and kind of just got off my regular schedule, and then I was having problems going to the bathroom. So I would take like a half a teaspoon of castor oil to help facilitate that. And that worked really well. I never had any other type of problems. I guess some people get cramping and, don't feel so great after taking it, but I never had any problems with it. So that's something you might want to consider if you are not regular. The other thing I noticed was I broke my wrist and hand in 3 places just under a year ago. And I was still having problems with the tendons in my arm and in my elbow. And it was hard for me to straighten it all the way. And I just had a lot of pain in my tendons. And I started using that castor oil, and within just a few days, all that pain went away. And I'd had it for months. So I really like that about it. I've had other places on my body, my knee, for example, that I will rub castor oil on because I've had some pain there. It's remarkable at how it takes the pain away when you are consistently using it. That is what 1 month has done for me using the castor oil. I will probably buy some of the pads for your knees and your feet and for around your waist to try it that way. It won't be such a mess as putting it on without any other padding or anything like that. But that would be the thing about castor oil that I don't really care for, is that it's just so thick. But once I committed to trying it for a month and have seen the benefits of it, it is just so worth it. So I will link castor oil in the description below, and you can buy it right off Amazon. And let me know if you try it and what your results are. I am dying to hear if you've had as good of results that I've had.